Hello and welcome to another episode of Better Than Mourinho. And today we have a huge episode. We have Champions League, the semi-final against Juve, and will most likely be a two-game episode with both the first leg and the second leg. And it takes place ASAP after the Arsenal game, so you haven't missed anything. We have quite some tired players after the Arsenal game, so we are doing a little bit of rotation. We also have a few injuries, Mata, Icardi, for example. Some guys just come back from injuries, they are lacking match fitness. But yeah, we are playing. We're kind of a strong team, as good team as we can, or what I feel with the current circumstances. And we start at home, and this is very hugely important because you all know that at home advantage. Compared to if you get conceded an at home goal. So it's very important for us to win, but it's also very important for us to don't concede any goals. Because, getting that away goal is just worth so much. So, yeah, we need to get a really good start here. And as you can see, Juve come up with a very defensive formation, but they are playing with two strikers, and you never know those wing backs, they could be attacking. But I feel like there's probably a defensive formation here. And you can't blame them. Because, they need a good result. And they are a very good team with world-class players in every position. So, yeah, we need to do well. We need to perform on top. Because this is that home game. This is Old Trafford. And, we need to have a good result. We can't go to the away game like being forced to win with 2 goals or something like that. That would be a complete nightmare. But here's actually Juve with a throw-in, intercepted by Danilo though. Herrera finds Pogba. Danilo. Mkhitaryan. Gustavo. Herrera going for Danilo. Danilo to Mkhitaryan. And here's Ibrahimovic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and we are in the lead. His 21st goal of the season, Mr. Ibrahimovic, who is actually retiring after this season, looking to get into coaching, but he's not retired today. He's in the score sheets, and he gives us just that start that we were needed. But yeah, still a lot of time to play, and that away goal is just worth so much. We need to keep on focusing, we need to perform more, and I would need to get some safety margin because it's going to be a really rough away game. Really tough one. Here's Memphis, and well, not he has a really good shot, but that was definitely not one of his stronger ones. And looks like we got going to half time with a 1-goal lead. I'm happy in the way that we have had all the highlights. I'm not happy in the way that we had like 2 highlights for the whole half, and we need to perform better because I wouldn't feel safe at all if we are going to Juve with this result. We need to try to step it up. If there's some time or some way we're gonna get an advantage for the second leg, it is in this game. We need to perform well. We need to have a good safety margin. And here's Ibrahimovic. Herrera works it into the box with a cross for Ibrahimovic. Memphis, and a really good one again. Memphis has been sensational this season. They scored like 15, 16, maybe 17 goals. But he haven't been great here today. Definitely doing one of his weaker games this season. And we're probably going to give him, put him on the bench and bring in Di Maria instead if nothing changes. It's Luke Shaw there. Throw in Ibrahimovic, Memphis, Mkhitaryan, Danilo. Pogba! Against his old team, Juve. But he shows no mercy. He scores, and 2 goals against none makes me feel a lot better. I don't feel safe, but I definitely feel a lot better. Pogba makes no mistakes against his old team. No chance for the goalkeeper there. But yeah, I feel like Memphis has been really weak today. And he's off. Let's bring in Di Maria instead. Let's see who's tired then. Mkhitaryan is really tired because of that Arsenal game. Haven't gotten much rest, so we're gonna bench him now. And it's what do you want to do? Let's bring in Rashford. I feel like that's a good option. Rashford is actually have a really good season considering how few games he has played. Like he's always on the bench and getting some sub minutes, and even though he scored a lot of goals, but he's Juve, and this is a really dangerous counter attack, really dangerous one, and that's the away goal. That's what we've been talking about. And of course, it's his first goal of the season, and it comes today against us at Old Trafford. Well, I'm not surprised. Football Manager loves doing things like this to me. It just loves it. And that away goal, I mean, that could be a nightmare. That could break everything for us. But we have one lost sub here. And what do we want to change? We are missing some options here because of new players. I feel like actually probably gonna change Pogba. He's having a sensational game. Oh no, let's go for Herrera. Bring in Wayne Rooney. Some extra pressure up on top for the last 10 minutes. And we're gonna tell the lads, come on, time to get passionate. And I demand more, guys. I demand more. And here's Luke Shaw with a throw in. Di Maria, Ibrahimovic, Rashford. And that's really, really bad. They're actually 3 against 2. This could turn into a nightmare. He go in. Oh! The nightmare is alive. Oh my god, this was really, 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 really extremely bad. Extremely bad. So, things look so good and it turned into a complete nightmare here in the second half. It turned into a disaster. 2 away goals. It's just going to be worth so much for them. So very, very much for them. This is going to be rough. This basically means we need to win the away game. And the lads need to know I'm aggressive and this is unacceptable. There's no excuse for a game like that. That second half was just a disaster. But yeah, let's quickly now move forward into the future for the second leg. And here we are in the future, ready for the second leg. But before we do that, we're gonna take a look at a few things that have happened. We played a really crazy game against Stoke, and as you can see, we managed to win big. But there's a few things I'm gonna show you about this game. First off, Stoke is the team that we will face in the FA Cup final. So just a few games before the FA Cup final, we managed to demolish them at their home pitch. But there are some more things to this game I want to show. First off, you might remember Berardi. Berardi let me down badly when he missed 2 penalties in the Champions League. And then he got an injury and has been out for weeks. This was his comeback game. And he scored a penalty. And he scored another goal. So maybe it's time to forgive Berardi. Maybe it's time to welcome Berardi back to the Manchester United family. And other than that, as you can see, they actually took the lead. And after they took the lead, we managed to equalize. And then we managed to take the lead. But then they equalized again. So up until the 60th minute, it was a really close game. We're actually all the way up to the 67th minute. Because before that, it was a draw. And then just like during the last 20-25 minutes, everything went crazy and we scored so many goals. And every single player except De Gea that will play or start the Champions League game was on the bench. As I wanted the rest of them, I didn't make any subs because everybody here is guys that are starting today's game. So I didn't make a single sub during the whole game. So that was a crazy game. But other than that, also if you take a look at the league, let's see, where is it here? Arsenal lost away against Newcastle, which means we have a 3 points lead and we have 1 goal better than them in goal difference. But of course, if they're catching up, this means we are losing a game, and that means they are overtaking us in goal difference. But it means we are in the lead, and there's very few games left. There's 1 game, there's 2 games. So if we can win 2 games, away against Watford and at home against Crystal Palace, that means we will win the league. So yeah, that's a really good situation. What's not in a really good situation is this game, the second leg away against Juve in the Champions League semi-final, because those 2 away goals will be worth, I mean, they will be worth so much for them. Like, it's just crazy, because this means we need to win this game. And it's not easy winning away against Juve, but if anybody can do it, it's us. I mean, we are in it to win it, and here's Ibrahimovic. We haven't even played a minute when Ibrahimovic advances, and well, not a close chance, but we show them that we can create something even when we play them away. But we need to win this game. That's the only way. I mean, if you get a 3-3 draw, that would be enough also, but that's kind of not realistic. We need to try to win this. And an early injury, I didn't tell you, but Mata, he just got back from his injury. He's been out for quite some time, and he was lacking match fitness, and I started him anyway, and he's injured. And I'm just going to sub him, because I don't want to take any risks. This is a very important game, but so is the last 2 league games and the FA Cup finals. Let's bring in Herrera instead. And yeah, that was shitty news for us. Really shitty news, because he's been out for a long time, and we have been missing him badly, because he's by far our best central attacking midfielder. Here's Luke Shaw, Gustavo, Memphis, back to Shaw. And it's in the box. And it's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! And look who scores! It's Mr. Herrera, who just replaced Mata on the pitch. And what a sensational sub that is. A sensational sub from Herrera. It's really weak defending by them. It's actually Bonucci is basically hitting it, trying to clear it, and hits Herrera, and it bounces back into the goal. But that makes me very happy. Really, really happy. So yeah, but really good. Oh, and one thing, in the other semi-final of the Champions League, Real Madrid managed to knock out Arsenal. So if we win this game, we will be up against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. And what do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell them? Something like that, maybe. And Luke Shaw is stressed, but I think he can handle it. For you, Ibrahimovic, you need to know I'm not pleased with you. You definitely need to step it up. You should be a leader here against your old team. Be a leader for all the youngsters we have. It's Mkhitaryan. Very weak pass there. And he's he going, and this could be bad for us, but that makes no problems at all for De Gea. No trouble at all. And yeah, that's it for that highlight. We are collecting a few yellow cards there, but hopefully it's nothing to worry about. Memphis, Gustavo. And Gustavo loses the ball, and that's really unfortunate. His job is to win balls, not lose balls. But here's Pogba, intercepted that one. Here's Herrera with a cross from Mkhitaryan. And oh, that was really, really bad. And luckily Gustavo heard me, because there he is winning the ball. And this Memphis. And that was not really, really shitty pass. Come on, guys. This is bad for us. This is bad. This is very, 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 very bad. Dybala with his 38th goal of the season. That man is a goal-scoring machine. And he scored against us at Old Trafford, and now he's done it again. And this is what I was talking about, that away goal. Because right now, Juve is winning it just because of that away goal. So this means we need to score at least another one. And we need to do it desperately. We have 30 minutes left. Come on, guys. Step it up a notch. Another yellow card. Probably gonna go 2 strikers pretty soon. I would like to sub Ibrahimovic, but basically don't have any options for subbing him because he's having a really bad game. At least not if I want to play with 2 strikers. So what do you want to do here? Or actually, what I'm going to do, I am going to sub Ibrahimovic. I'm gonna bring in Rashford. Rashford, he haven't played many games. He's kind of almost always scoring like in almost every game he gets to play. So hopefully he can keep on doing that. I'm just going to give it a few more minutes and I'm going to bring in yeah, it's time to go 2 strikers then, because nothing is happening here. Pogba is really tired, which means let's bring Herrera down. Let's bring Pogba up on top, and then we are going to bring in Berardi as the second striker, and hopefully he can do better than his last Champions League game, because he really sucked in that one. Really sucked badly. And we're definitely going to go more direct passes, try to speed things up. We have nothing to lose, so let's overload it. Come on, guys. We're going to have a team talk as soon as the game allows it. I'm going to be passionate. And guys, you need to push forward. Come on, we have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We need to create something, guys. We need to create something. Actually, we have nothing to lose. We're gonna bring gonna go even more attacking here, as much as we can. This will be crazy. This will be. We have got bound to get counter attacking. Just bump it in. There's so many players here. Just go everything, you know, guys. But yeah, this is like asking for a counter attack. And maybe here it is. Come on, guys! Can't jog to the ball. You need to give everything here. 6 minutes. Looks show advances. Gustavo. Herrera. Berardi. And it's going to be a yellow card for Khedira, which means it's going to be a red card because they already have a with yellow one. But it could be too little too late. It gives us a small advantage here for the last few minutes. But will it be enough? We have 5 minutes and we need to score desperately. Memphis Depay with a free kick. Back to Laporte. Laporte brings it in the box. Clear by the defense. And Dybala is basically wasting time. But good interception there by Laporte. And come on, guys. Come on, game. Give us something. 10 seconds. Can we do something? Here's Herrera. 10 seconds. Guys, you need to take a shot. And that's not good enough. So it's official. We're out of the Champions League. And it was definitely that at home game that it wasn't enough. I can definitely accept us going for the away game and getting a draw. But losing that 2-goal lead away at Old Trafford, that's just not acceptable. Not at all. Not happy with it. Not happy at all. But I mean, semi-final in Champions League is definitely better than most people were expected before the season. But when you are so close to a final, you can smell the final and then you miss it. It's just heartbreaking. But yeah, look at this. 3 more games left of the season. We are on top of the league table. 3 goals margin. And yeah, I think the Palace game will probably be the next episode, because we need to see one of the league games. So yeah, probably maybe actually I'm gonna do a double episode, maybe with both of the games. We'll have to wait and see. That's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.